Lance, how much did your team need a win like this today just to kind of boost the morale and the spirits of the ball club?
Well, whenever you can get a comeback win, it's huge. You look at we were ahead, and then they tie it, and then they go ahead, and then you're able to come back and win the game. That's huge. Especially you look at it over the first 4 games or so. This kind of guys were grinding through at bats, really trying to maybe do too much, and then finally clicked for everybody, and then hopefully that will jumpstart us on this road trip now.
For you to get off to the start that you've got off to, I mean, the first game you said you were a little, I believe the phrase was jacked up, maybe had some command issues, but got through it really well, came out today and looked really clean. How important is that for you as you're jumping into a short season to go, you're on track?
I think, whenever you start a season, whether it's April or, end of July, you want to get off to a good start. That's always your goal. You work hard for that. You get yourself ready to go for that. But, for me, it's all about no matter when you take the ball and when it is or whatever it is, if you give your team a chance to win every day, that's what I'm about. And so far I've done that, and that's my goal every time I take the ball. Depends on, whatever I have that day, I'm going to give it my all and try to win the game. And if I do that, then I'm okay looking myself in the mirror at night.
Quick question, Jeff.
How big was the third inning, and what did you have to do to besides get 3 outs to get through that and avoid Arizona scoring?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't happy with the walk to Carson. One being I've known him for a long time in our St. Louis days, so it pissed me right off. And 2 being as a lead off the inning, so you can't lead off with a walk. And then and then the next guy comes up. We've had quite a history ourselves with the Cardinal days too, and then he rips a double, also pissed me off. And then I was able to make some pitches, get the fly ball out, and then I wasn't going to let Marte beat me in that situation. So for him to walk, so be it. Especially when you got a guy who was that close to winning a batting title last year, you don't want to let him be the one that beat you. And then you're able to strike the next guy out, and then good defensive alignment with Bees with the outfield having there for you can't just flick one into left and get a knock. So it worked out well. I would rather have not loaded up the bases and done all that, but it worked out, and we were able to get out of it.
Right. Thanks, Lance.
Mm-hmm.
Any other questions? Evan?
You mentioned that the hitters had really been grinding it out for 4 days. What do you think going on the road, having put this kind of offensive performance, especially in the 8th inning, together, means for them?
I think it's huge. I think when you look at what they did and able to fight back and win the game, when they gave us 2 runs early, they gave us 2 runs in the middle there, and then we gave it back up, and then they were able to come back and win the game. That was huge for us, especially with you look at the game so far. I've been struggling a little bit, and you expect that a little bit early on here because the time off, and they just got to get their timing down, get what they need to get done. Pitchers got a better chance to get off to a good better success here in this if you're able to get what you needed to get in during the pandemic break. But they're working their butts off every day, and you see it. We see it as pitchers, and you saw it at the end here. They were able to, things started clicking, and if we do that, stay in games, and we're able to fight and come back at the end, or maybe even start a little earlier. I think we need to start a little earlier on the road trip. That'd be nice, but maybe since it's going to be later in the evening, we might be ready to go. I don't know. We'll see how it goes when we get out there. But no, they're all working their butts off, and they're all trying to do everything they can, and we're able to win tonight, which was huge. And maybe we can have a good road trip here. It'd be nice.
Thanks, man.
Mm-hmm.